For more than 2 decades, France has reigned as the world's most popular tourist destination, receiving 90 million foreign tourists annually. People from all over the world are drawn to France's sophisticated culture, exquisite cuisine, fine wines, romantic chateaux, and picturesque countries. Many people immediately picture Paris when they think of France. Whilst the country's capital is a beautiful city filled with the country's most recognizable monuments, there's a lot more to see around the country than just one city. Here's a look at the best places to visit in France. As it is in the wine region, take the time to sample some of the best wines that Colmar has to offer. One of Europe's oldest cities and France's second largest city, Marseille is a major Mediterranean seaport located off the southeast coast of France. Boasting an idyllic climate, Roman ruins, and medieval architecture, Marseille is also a working city with several universities and industries. At the core of Marseille is its old port. Dominated by 2 historic forts, this bustling harbor is lined with waterfront cafes, shops, and bars. One of Marseille's best natural attractions, the Calanques, are a series of small inlets with astonishing blue water and majestic limestone cliffs. Located north of the French Riviera, the canyon was carved by glaciers, creating cliffs as tall as 700 meters that soar above the milky blue water illuminated by glacial till. It's the Grand Canyon, but with a river far more relaxing. Once you set foot within the town limits of Carcassonne, you'll understand how it came to inspire the strategic board game that harbors the same name. The ancient town has been impeccably preserved over the centuries, so each step along the cobblestone streets feels like another step back in time. Among the lush green trees are fortified walls eclipsed by towers that sparkle under the French sun. Getting to the top of the village with its narrow cobblestone streets is a bit of a climb. Take time to visit the old church with its Egyptian cross, said to be a reminder of the Phoenician temple that once stood there. Nestled in the foothills of France's tallest mountain, Mont Blanc, Chamonix captures all that is good about nature and humanity. The picture-perfect village provides access to a lively local culture, where locals and travelers mix within the storied buildings from alpine churches to rustic auberges. But steps from the quaint cobblestone streets bring you to the marvels of the French Alps. From world-class skiing and hiking to towering rock walls made for fearless climber, the Sun King embellished and enlarged it before eventually turning it into his royal residence and the seat of his government. While many of its most precious artworks and treasures were removed and placed in the Louvre following the French Revolution, extensive renovations and restorations have seen the palace returned to its former glory. Number 10. Corsica. Lying in the Mediterranean Sea southeast of France and just above Sardinia, the island of Corsica is awash with stunning scenery. Along with its incredible landscapes and wealth of historical sites, it is also blessed with a year-round sunny climate, while its scenic coastline is lined with brilliant beaches. The sparkling Mediterranean waters are ideal for windsurfing, sailing, or swimming. The third largest city in the country, Lyon, is located where the Rhône and Saône rivers join. An orderly and sophisticated place, Renaissance buildings dot its streets. Lyon Cathedral is one of the most impressive sights, and the old town is lovely to walk around. Make sure to try some of the sumptuous cuisine before you continue on your way. The capital of Alsace, Strasbourg has a stunning historical center and occupies a strategic setting on the west bank of the Rhine. Consequently, it has been fought over by France and Germany throughout its long history. Now, however, the glassy European Union buildings glitter in the sun and, along with the teeming student body, help to give a modern air to this ancient city. The Gothic cathedral is simply stunning to behold, as is the delightful La Petite France that is home to the old part of town. These chateaux were built by French nobility. The valley is also home to many wineries that offer tours and wine tasting, and the architecture on show is ravishing, as well as a number of great art museums. At night, the view of the city lights from the Napoleonic-era Pont de Pierre is magical. Home to some of the best wines in the world, make sure to give them a taste before you head off. Famous for the popes that set up shop in the city after fleeing Rome in the 14th century, while the colossal Gothic palace that the popes built is impressive for its size, The ramparts, towers, and gates that line the Old Town are also fantastic to view. Located off of France's northwestern coast in Normandy, the medieval structures on the island are built as if stacked upon one another and crowned with the star attraction, the Abbey of Mont Saint-Michel. Unless you have weeks or months to spend in this scenic Dordogne region of southwestern France, you're going to pick and choose the things you want to see. There is just so much to see and do here, beginning with picture postcard villages and chateaux, including the well-preserved Chateau de Baynac, a hilltop castle. The scenery is pretty awesome too, with the Dordogne River running through it. During the day, travelers can enjoy a stroll through its historic center or find a place along Nice's pebbly beaches to take in the beauty of the Mediterranean Sea. Number 1. Paris. Attracting more than 45 million visitors annually, Paris is the world's most popular tourist destination. Situated on the banks of La Seine, the elegant and stylish capital of France is a romantic place with lovely boulevards, beautiful buildings, and sights like the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame Cathedral rising towards the heavens.